Hello everyone, I'm Jesus, and this is a quick update on a very surprising purchase that I made. Here it is. Usually I would make a video for when I first purchased the item, and then a second video for when I got it, and then review it again. Just to be more compact, I want to start doing things more like this now. But this is the most expensive card I have up to date, a Power 9 card. So my first Power 9 card. This is a collector's edition Mox Emerald. That's the green Mox. I had spoken before that I was very seriously considering collector's edition Power 9. And I saw something on eBay that from the research that I've done was too good to pass up. So I just took the plunge, and we'll see how it goes here. I'm going to first I want to show the listing of the card and explain my reasoning for buying it, right? Because even though I was considering it, I'm still not 100% sure I would, especially considering I spent so much money already. Spent nearly 3,000 already on the deck, so now this is almost another 1,000. So I won this specific card. It was selling for 900 with 450 delivery fee, and it's very, very nice. It is a light played. Maybe somebody else might call it a little bit less than that, right? So it depends. The front looks pretty good, right? And honestly, that's the main thing that I'm looking for, right? Because that's the most visible. And you see some nicks here and there, right? But the edges are nice and straight, right? So here you see a bit more on that one, right? But pretty good edges. It's more on the back where you see the gold. Since it has the gold, it's like I guess maybe wears easier. So even though the card itself, the cardboard, right, it seems pretty sturdy, you do see some wear on the gold coloring on it, right? But honestly, it's pretty good. And the reason I decided to buy it, I was already considering at 900. I'm pretty sure I had this as a watch list item. But then just randomly when I woke up one day, I think two days after making the previous video, I got an offer from eBay. I'm not sure how that works, if the actual seller sent that offer or if eBay automatically sends on their behalf. I don't know. But they were offering it to me for $777. So which is over 100 less. And then I just had to make a snap decision right there, and I decided to buy it. So for less than 800 with the not with the ship, but with the tax and everything, ended up being like 830, like $50 extra, for all the fees and whatever taxes. But the card itself was less than 800. So considering I was already considering it at 900, it seemed like a no-brainer when it went below 800. So I just took the plunge, and we'll see. I'll open this up and then just see what I get. But from the card, from the pictures on the eBay listing, it looks like pretty good. And I have my sleeves here ready for it. All right. So this will be the most expensive card, 777. The previous most expensive card, which is from the last video, was the Chaos Orb. That was at $700. So bubble mailer, and then more bubble inside it. So the seller wrote pull on here, and then here pull on the other side, just to make it easier on me. That's very very nice, and it definitely made it very easy. There it is. So, and then some cardboard, pretty strong cardboard, definitely. Ooh, even this one has a pull. Wow, that's pretty nice. Okay, see it. Ooh, the whole thing popped out. Wow. And then even this has pull other side. There's a pole here. That's pretty cool. I've seen other sellers do this, but this one took it to the next level, which I appreciate. So pull out here. Says pull here. Oh no, that was for to pull it out. So honestly, that's pretty ingenious way of handling this. I appreciate it. Okay, this seems pretty thick. Oh, okay, I see. Ooh. So inside is the top loader, then the deck sleeve, I think it's called, right? But then within it, the perfect fit sleeve, I think that's what it's called. I actually have one here, but considering that it already came with one, I just used the one it came with. Save myself 2 pennies. But let me take it out and inspect it in the flesh. Wow. Yeah, definitely nice. So I do have another camera here. I'll put it there. So many tiny specks here and there, very, very tiny. Honestly, looks very nice. The front, the edges are nice and squared. Right, I definitely did not want any that were cut to make it look like a alpha or beta card. Right, that's damaged. That goes into the damage category, and it loses even a lot of value when that happens. Right, so I'm glad that the corners are nice and squared. The back, actually, the back looks pretty good as well. So a couple specks here, there are many little smudges here and there. But the card looks awesome. All right, so let's see if I can put in the other camera and if it can catch all those details a bit better. Very cool. All right, so you see the weathering that it was there. Honestly, in person, it's like looks even less. You definitely see it, right? But you know, online on the ad, it's always like put a magnifying glass, so it looks more pronounced than it really is in person, through the naked eye. And like I said, the most important thing was really the front, which looks really, really nice. Okay, so honestly, this looks awesome. I'm really happy. 1 out of 9 down, 8 more to go. Because the Moxes are just something that's worth the investment, because it doesn't matter what deck you play. If you have the Moxes at your disposal, you play with them, because it's basically a land that doesn't cost you a land drop to drop. So let me put it all sleeved up now. So very, very cool. Pretty excited about this. So I am looking for, just in general, I'm just looking for something similar, right? Where something like this would occur, a good deal. I almost pulled the trigger actually on 4 other dual lands, because I'm also considering getting playsets of all dual lands. Not quickly, over years. But that's also another investment that I think is worth it, right? And then, and also just as a collectible, because this is not just for just for the purpose of playing, which is, of course, that's the main thing. But it's fun because of the history, right? So I don't want this only because I know it can win me games and make my deck more powerful. I wanted this also because of the history. It's just really cool that I have a Power 9 card, right? Even though it is collector's edition, right? So it's not tournament legal. Nonetheless, most old school formats allow them, right? And it is a Wizards of the Coast product, right? So it's right, it is part of the line of cards, right? So except it's not tournament legal because of the card edges, the back color, right? But I've discussed before how those things are antiquated ways of thinking about legality, right? And when it comes to cards, especially when Magic nowadays, they've already broken their own rules about not having different card backs, right? You can tell what card it is that's coming up nowadays if it has, for those that have two-sided faces. So honestly, that's why I'm also kind of taking a gamble on these collector's editions, because I'm thinking maybe they might actually become tournament legal. Of course, for old school, I don't think that's an actual format for Magic, right? I think it's vintage is called. I'm not too sure about like what's the. I think it's a bigger card pool that you can go, right, but it starts from the very beginning. But honestly, I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in old school specifically, right? Just the first few sets because it's more historic, right? I just want to, I wanted to go to that specific time frame, and right with cards like this, in the old school format, that's where I'm at. So very, very excited. I'll keep my eyes open, right? If I get something similar where eBay just sends me a ridiculous offer where it's like over 10% off, right, I might have to pull the trigger again, right? So this one actually, everything else basically I've been putting on PayPal credit, but usually like the 2-year option, so it won't hurt me so much to pay it over time. But I'm kind of like getting close to the limit, so I just didn't want to do that anymore. So I just purchased this straight up. And probably anything else, I might just purchase straight up also, just to avoid adding more to my credit cards. But very cool piece of history here, and also very cool piece of just power and so I'll be adding this to my deck, and hopefully I draw it just like that the other the Chaos Orb, the other collector's edition card, once I start playing, which is very soon. I'm almost done with the research phase, so now I get to actually have some real power in the deck before I even got to that next step. So thank you for watching this quick video.